clarity, growth, connection, and true friendship. It aligns you with your life purpose. Buddha CEO Quantum Foundation brings its highly successful 40-day scientific corporate meditation program to reach the languages with the same science-backed voice. Introducing Thrive, a powerful journey to learn this wisdom in the language of your heart.
Telugu, Kannada, Tamil, Hindi, Marathi, Gujarati,
Join us for these transformative programs: daily group meditations, daily scientific wisdom, regular guest meditator sharings, daily wisdom notes, interactive Q&As, and app-based intelligent guidance. Make meditation a habit. Invite your loved ones and experience the power of group meditation.
Good morning, dear friends and masters. Thank you for joining today's Sunday long meditation program. We had a wonderful full moon meditation earlier. Let's continue our Sunday long meditation with the same energies. Welcome, Chandra, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Kiran. Happy morning, dear friends and masters. Good afternoon, evening. And Happy New Year. Kiran, can you see that this bridge is published in Co-Creator Group?
Okay, sir.
Yes, sir, we published in the co-creators group. No,
Okay.
it's not.
Okay. It's good to be coming together back again. I'm sure all of you have come together for this meditation, second and third. I'm meeting most of you today in this new year. For meditators, every new year must truly be a new year. It's not another year with a set of resolutions that are forgotten normally pretty quickly and easily. So for meditators, it's not another new year. A new year that marked with real newness. Knowledge is precursor to experience. And every time we gain new knowledge, we change our understanding. Our understanding changes. Ahimsa. The understanding of ahimsa changes. Ahimsa, while means normally that we do not harm somebody, we do not kill anything. We only see the first level as ahimsa to people. Then we say ahimsa to the animals. But then we go beyond and say ahimsa even in your words. Ahimsa to yourself. These understandings have to come to have a different experience with yourself. different experiences with people around you when you change your words. When you say your energy, when you shift your perception, understanding towards energy, then you start creating through your thought first. You don't create directly. You want to change something, you don't go and speak to people directly. You create it in the thought field when you know your energy. So your experience change. Things that take long time come early. Things that you feel helpless in a situation like this suddenly become different, where you feel now you created it. The change has been done in the field, so it'll happen. So you feel hopeful from helplessness. And you shift your perception, will change your understanding. So for a meditator, since constant understanding, constant learning is there, so constant shift in understanding is there, and so then constant newness must come. Experience must change. We had a great time at Pyramid Valley International on New Year Eve with the core team of Buddhist Quantum Foundation, plus few other masters there, to energize ourselves. And we had a great year ending with an advanced meditation retreat with several of our Buddha Sevas as well as many, many new masters to spend 5 beautiful days at Pyramid Valley. Welcoming the new year with lots of meditations, cementing their interest into the meditative process once again deeply with several mystical experience of clarity, experience of healing, experience of manifestation in the advanced retreat. Perception sure have shifted for many about meditation. But perceptions do not shift when we are held back by a few things. Our perceptions do not shift when you stop learning. When you stop learning, when we are held back by a few core things, and they can be attributed to the 4 planes that we are: physical body plane, mind plane, intellect plane, and energy plane, or the soul plane. We are held back by memories of the past which contribute towards fear. Body is conditioned to be constantly in comfort zone. It needs comfort, it needs safety, it needs everything to be order, smooth. The moment something that is disturbing it, the fear is there, the fear is holding us back. So while fear is the first one, constant chatter in the mind, the noise, the rumination is the second one. Self-importance is the third one. Worry and feeling about death and serious illness is the fourth one. These 4 in the 4 planes, in the body plane, in the mind plane, in the intellect plane, in the soul, the energy plane, we have these 4 things that stop us from learning, stop us from shifting our understanding. It wants to, we hold back to our older understanding when these four are actually playing. Fear stops us from learning anything. Even fearful of meditative experiences cannot let us go forward. My body is breaking into multiple pieces in my meditation experience. My God, I drop meditation immediately when I exist. Fear, body is expected to be in one single piece. How can it break into so many pieces? Comfort zone factor. Fear needs to be a messenger to tell us that there is something very important in my life that I'm holding myself back from. And so I would like to be tackling it because it stops us from going forward in whatever that area is. And so the first and foremost thing, when fear is there, we look into the fear. And so this is an important area that I must cross over. How long? The moment we have that awareness and understanding, then immediately we tackle the fear. Of course, awareness is the common thread in all of it. Only with awareness we can overcome all these four. With awareness, we immediately understand, why am I fearful about walking in the rain? Every time rain comes, instead I just run. What am I fearful of? All the old beliefs. If I get wet in rain, this happens, that happens. All of that. Our perception shifts when there is rain and you go and then sit down in rain and meditate. What happens? Our perception shifts about the whole notion of rain and then spoiling things, and it can in fact aid greatly in having much deeper meditation because your mind stops when you meditate in rain readily because you've not done anything like that before. The meditation about stopping the mind, here you don't know what you expect. You stop your mind suddenly. So fear is the thing that is the body is conditioned to, does not want to do things that are different from what it's used to. Just becoming aware of fear will help us to go forward, dissolve it in many, many ways. Through understanding, through doing that thing that you're most fearful about, through more meditation, and many other ways how you can drop the fears. But it needs to be, we need to become aware as opposed to pulling ourselves back from fear. Then as life goes by, more and more experiences come, more and more thoughts come, more and more worries come. So the constant inner chatter is there, which is not giving us the clarity to decide. In mind is about helping us to, when a mind is quieter, we know reflections happen. Mind has to become quieter. Mind does not become quieter. And so then we cannot go forward. We cannot have clarity to decide to go forward. So mind has to be quietened constantly. The chatter has to come down. When there's too much chatter, then again, we don't learn. Things stop. And so the knowledge doesn't, we don't accumulate knowledge and we don't learn knowledge. And so then there's no shift in our experience. You're too busy. Meditative awareness helps us to become quieter and quieter and quieter. Then the third one, which is the most difficult one, the self-importance. The self-importance, essentially playing on the ego, or the individualization of an individual, or crystallization of individual thinking, is now trying to validate himself with everybody. It's too important. So it does not want to do things if it feels it's going to bring, not say, great name. Doesn't want to do if it thinks it might fail. You want everybody to validate what you're doing is right before you take up. So in the process, you'll never do. Self-importance. You only want to please people before you can decide to do something. Approval is required. Self-importance, wanting to get recognized. Self-importance. Where there's no recognition, you don't do. Learning happens in many, many ways, but then with self-importance, we practically block ourselves from learning. We want recognition. Kiranji thinks that, okay, by coming here, yes, he get recognized. And if there's no recognition, after a few days, he won't come. But that's contrary to what it is, that he is always there. He's there because he does not seek recognition. And so he's there quietly. No matter what role is given, he's readily there because he already validated himself. He recognized himself, and so he does not need one. People have so much self-importance that if there are only 10 people, they're not ready to teach. They feel my time is too valuable. Not knowing that they're actually working on 10 Buddhas to be created, we can really change the world. Those who do not have that validation, that many people only validate my knowledge, will readily come. Even if nobody comes, they're ready to stand and open the bridge and sit there. Self-importance. Self-importance blocks us, dear friends, from bringing newness into our life. When we are consciousness, what are we each for recognition for? There's only one understanding that everybody is consciousness. I need to just help them understand that simple aspect. For that, why do I need many people in front of me? I need everybody. And the last thing, dear friends, in the process, this is an intellect thinking. The intellect crystallized, instead of using and dropping the self-importance, grows self-importance, what to do? With meditation also we grow self-importance. Then it becomes the greatest barrier for that practitioner to go forward. Instead of becoming nobody, we want to become everybody after coming to meditation, practicing meditation. Everybody to be recognized here. Only through becoming nobody, we experience everyone with us. Then, dear friends, is the final one, is about death. Carlos Castaneda, shamans, talk about death as a great friend. Somebody is there waiting. A friend is always constantly advising you, guiding you. Shamans talk about death has an advisory role to play than to block us. That we recognize that every time we see death, every time we hear death, rather than freezing ourselves, rather than avoiding the situations, thinking that, like an ostrich digs its head deep into the pond and thinks that nobody sees it. And so is the case, the dealing of the death, that, okay, it won't come to me, it can come to everybody. And then we avoid even talking about it. But the thing is that it can come anytime. And so then recognizing that let me learn now, let me do now, let me help now. Let me participate now. Whatever that is, it's now, it's not tomorrow, it's not in the next moment. While fear must constantly indicate that there is so much to learn in that area, death must become a greatest advisor to recognize that whatever that I need to do it now. Learn now. I want to know what Bhajagovinda means from Adi Shankaracharya. Do it now. Not after 10 years later when I retire, and so when I think that I have time, where there's no time, there's no you at that moment. Who knows? It must be an advisor. Every time we hear, see, and then experience death from anything, anyone, it must become a greatest advisor knocking on our back and say, come on, guy, do. Learn now. Shift your understanding, experience what you want to experience now. Patriji, long ago, in one of the nights when I was staying at our home, I used to regularly visit. And his biggest teaching was about death, friends. Death and then thought create reality, two things. No death, which is the whole understanding. And so do not hold yourself back from the fear of death. Instead, go and do whatever you want to experience. And your thoughts are bringing beautiful experiences, so they rectify the mind and develop the intellect so that you have greater thought, and so then you draw greater experiences. That is his core teaching. In one of the sessions when I was there at home, and every time we came home, there is always some work or the other to do with them, with him. And then into the night as we were working, I asked this question. So what does it take? What is it that motivating factor to you that keeps you going year after year, month after month, day after day like this? You start so early in the morning. You do at least 4 or 5 sessions in the day. You give your time during breakfast, your lunch, your dinner, post-dinner to people around you for satsangs. In between, you do books, you do a lot of corrections. You talk on cell phone to many people, so many people, give them advice and guidance. So what keeps you going? I only seen you sleep for not more than, say, 4 hours or so. And not only that, there's no me time. You want me time, you want vacation time, personal time. There's no such thing for Patriji. Then his answer was immediately, replies right there immediately is that, Chandra, I love and my purpose is to teach meditation. And so then I want to maximize my day filled with events where I can meet people and then guide them towards it. That's the only thing that gives me deepest joy. I don't know I exist tomorrow. I don't know there is a tomorrow for me. And so then I would like to do whatever that I want to do today. I work in that principle that every day is my last day. Truly, this is how I live. And I'd seen this master for years by then. First he said, when I go back and look back 5 years later, 10 years later, 15 years later, anytime I reflect upon my life, and contemplation is always happening to us, I must not ever feel that that day, that month, I should have done, I could have done. They should have, could have, should never come to me. That means I left moments, not utilized well. Then he said, I don't know tomorrow exists, and so then I must do it truly today. Rightfully so, a master with that kind of intention literally spread so much knowledge now that we are biggest beneficiaries. It is possible because he dropped fears. It's possible because he stayed quiet. It's possible because he had zero self-importance, zero. And then his knowledge and understanding about death is super clear. That he always dismissed death, dismissed it. There's never there in the first place. So, dear friends, we increase our understanding about these four aspects, one in body, one at the mind level, and constant chatter. The need to speak, the need to think must drop. The need to speak must drop. For a meditator, thinking is no longer there, but the speaking. I want to talk. Forget. Silence is a way for a meditator. When you're silent in speech, automatically thinking is slowing down. Then the biggest barrier for meditator is self-importance. Increased understanding of the death as a constant reminder that what can I do? When will I be another Buddha which walked around the planet to help? When I be a Ramana Maharshi, like a Bodhisattva sat there, whoever came to me helped. Self-importance of wanting to validate through people, needing recognition, needing to please people, satisfy people, not having surrender. Instead thinking that I only will do, and so I only have to do, putting that logic mind again and again and again, and so then we miss the point. Are the barriers, because self-importance can grow. The more I learn, the more people are listening to me, the more people are coming to me. Suddenly self-importance grows. It is called the Siddha stage. Our self-importance grows, we forget ourselves because people are benefiting, seems like they're benefiting, but we block ourselves in the process. True newness comes when our knowledge, learning of knowledge is not interrupted, not blocked, and that happens, dear friends. So these are four fundamental qualities that we develop. So wonderful to be coming together for meditation. Buddha CEO is ever more committed in this new year to take the message of meditation to the leadership. Be a Buddha and CEO. Buddha inside, the highest level of mastery in the inner world, are the only world that exists, or all the world that exists, that energy world. And then be a CEO, however tiny the outer life is, and then mastery over the life, the most successful life in whichever dimension you want to define it. That's Buddha CEO. Very, very grateful to Patricia for empowering us with this beautiful name. Osho called it the Jorba the Buddha. We call ourselves Buddha CEOs. Jorba in outer life, Buddha in the inner life. Celebrate outer life. Feel and experience the success in the outer life, while be the Buddha, be the most compassionate, most considerate, and expansive in thinking and operation as Buddha. And so we are ever more committed than before for this cause in taking meditation to all leadership, current leadership and aspiring leadership. This stays our number one objective. Our vision is to create a world full of leaders who are Buddha CEOs. As a leader has so much resources at their disposal that then at once they can create magic. At one, they can give meditation to everyone. That's our objective, in whatever form that is. And so we laid out a few goals for ourselves in this current year too, to help us come together, to help those who would like to join together hands in this cause. They'll come out as a wisdom note or a note to everyone. Goals are always there. A spiritualist, a traditional spiritual thinking is that goals should not be there, the material nature, whatever. Goals channel the energy. We have goals. We don't get attached to the results or outcomes of the goal. But we must have goals to channel the energy. That's how PSM grew. That's how Patrizi always ensure that everyone has a goal around so that the energy is channeled, because your thinking is directed in one direction. Where your attention goes, the energy flows. There ought to be something where your attention is sent to. This is beautifully understood when we understand the concept of purpose. And those who live with the concept there's no purpose of life, then they have no goals of life, and so they don't define, and so their energy is dissipated, and they seem to stay stagnant. So we have our own goals that we'll talk about after meditation, dear friends, and then we will also listen to some messages of few of you like to give a New Year message. Let's go into the meditation first, dear friends. We'll do an hour of meditation. Toward the end of the meditation, we will invite a new future for ourselves. We go into breath meditation, starting with heart elevation process. Towards the end, we'll invite a new future, creating a great future for ourselves and for everyone around. We had some brilliant messages during our advanced meditation retreat in Heart Chakra place in United Kingdom, Glastonbury. That peace and love are the core themes for us to carry forward, that meditation brings. And so then conflicts disappear in the world. And so then we'd like to weave that theme into our manifestations here on. That when you visualize, when you dream, you visualize for yourself, but you also visualize that great peace and cooperation exists, that people are loving and kind to each other, that we visualize that by default in our visualization meditations. Towards the end, when we visualize and create a future. So we naturally are extending our energy towards everyone on the planet. So those will be intermixed into our visualizations. And so today we'll start with that message. Relax yourself, dear friends. Sit comfortably. Relax your body. We're practicing breath meditation. Our goal is to rest the mind. And we do that by observing our normal, natural breath. As seen in the picture, sitting down comfortably, with your fingers into fingers, hands rested in your lap, closing your eyes, crossing your feet at ankle. Observe your breath. Anywhere in the nose as a reference point is your attention. There, observe the breath, and slowly mind becomes empty. Be in the state of emptiness. Observe whatever happens to you. In case there are thoughts, we bring our attention back to the breath, and again, start the process all over by observing the breath. It's called breath meditation. Before we do that, we practice heart elevation process. Just follow my guidance for this, dear friends. To enter a higher emotion, relax yourself, sit comfortably, relax your body. Dear friends, we are going into powerful group meditation. With your glasses removed, eyes closed, dear friends, dear friends, with your glasses removed, eyes closed, resting your attention on your sacred heart with your hands rested on your heart center. With a relaxing breath, connect with your loving heart. Feel. The beat, the rhythm of your heart that knows, that experiences through you. Feel it, dear friends. Connect with your heart center. Love it. Breathe into it. This center helping all life thrive with higher vibrations of compassion, gratitude, love, kindness. Can you imagine an experience of love, of joy, of compassion, and fill up your heart center with a higher emotion? Helping somebody in great need. spending time with a master, playing with a child, stepping into nature, whatever that makes you go into higher emotion, imagine and feel that energy. Relive that moment. And elevate yourself with that emotion, with that deep joy. The more you experience that emotions of love, compassion, joy, the more coherent you are with all things and everyone in your body, mind, and energy. Into that energy of love and allow yourself to direct that energy onto everyone and everything. Where you place your attention, there you place your energy. Feel. Intent to direct their energy onto everyone, to help them heal, to help them elevate their understanding. Feel, relive that moment and radiate that energy. And slowly go into breath mindfulness meditation with your fingers into fingers, hands comfortably rested in your lap. Observe your normal, natural in-breath and the out-breath. allow yourself to experience that emptiness, that calmness inside of you, all around you. It is natural to have thought. When you recognize your thinking, gently go back to observing your breath and allow yourself to slowly go into that emptiness, that calmness. Allow yourself to merge into the emptiness inside of you, all around you. That's energy. Merge into the emptiness of yourself. That creative field of no body, of nothing. The field of all connection. The longer you stay aware, stay connected to this emptiness, that energy, the more expansive you become, the more connected you become. Friends, as we merge into this field of energy, the limitless field of possibilities, and as we are clearer in our mind of thought, we have a beautiful opportunity to imagine and dream of a future for ourselves, for everyone around. Friends, I would like you to affirm greater intentions, and I would like you to dream and imagine of a golden future, a future full of possibilities, a future full of cooperation, celebration, of enablement, of empowerment, of freedom, dear friends, of abundance. Come on, dear friends. I want you to believe in the process. I want you to be excited as you affirm and imagine of a great future. Yes, dear friends. I am the consciousness, the existence with access to all possibilities. I want you to affirm with intentions, with clearer thought in your mind, with greater emotion in your body. Come on, dear friends. I'm connected to all the masters of the consciousness, helping me elevate my understanding all the time. Friends, you draw greater experiences as you elevate your understanding. I'm connected to the masters, helping me to elevate my understanding. I'm connected to an unlimited source of energy that gives me strength to experience life greatly. I am filled with energy and vitality. I am filled with love and light. I am living in greatest awareness every moment, in experiencing this light into my life. Come on, dear friends, I want you to feel an expanded life, a light of awareness, moment to moment, feeling that presence with everything around. Feel it, dear friends. I'm in alignment with my life purpose, giving me meaning and satisfaction every step of the way. Feel it. The joy, the deep satisfaction you receive every day in doing, in aligning to that thing. I am the greatest channel for inspiration and motivation. I have the strength to let go of the past, and I'm welcoming a great future as I enter this new year. I love my life, and I'm living an exciting life. Feel it, dear friend. And I'm in harmony with every part of my life, in great coherence. I'm filled with gratitude for all that I have. I imagine that everybody and everything are in great coherence with each other. I celebrate peace in myself, in my relationships, in my communication, in my perception of others, in my living, in my work, and in my world. I honor all the leaders and people throughout the world with peace and love. I imagine and dream of a planet where everyone is coming together in meditation. Feel it, dear friends. I am aware of my power as an individual. The level of compassion, kindness, and love I bring to the world, to everyone around. I'm aware the peace and cooperation in the world begins with me, in how I treat myself in others. And so make the commitment to put out that energy of compassion, of tolerance, of understanding, of patience. Come on, dear friends. I want you to imagine and dream. Bring up the flashes of the future, helping you go into that future, elevating yourself. A future full of freedom, with cooperation, peace, celebration. A future filled with abundance to yourself, to all. Dream, dear friends. Feel it. That abundance of sharing, abundance of wisdom, abundance of understanding, to know more about yourself, that abundance of nature to help dream a world that respects plant kingdom, mineral kingdom, animal kingdom, that respects one another, that drop the boundaries. My dear friends, I would like you to imagine a world that you wish to experience, feel it. Remember, the more you feel that emotion in your body, the more stronger you're signaling the feel, you're priming your subconscious. So recalibrating your body with that energy, dear friends, feel. As you dream of that future, a future of love, of cooperation, of respect, of freedom, of abundance, of limitlessness, dear friends. Surrender that future. Let those emotions flow and let go of the future, being certain that it is manifesting into your physicality, that you make a difference with every thought and feeling that you experience and put out into this field of energy. Be deeply satisfied by your contribution as you step into this new year. And let's express gratitude with your hands placed over your heart. Bless your body into a great new life, inviting a new future full of possibilities and opportunities. Your body housing that intelligent consciousness within you is helping us experience this great life, invite it into a new life, guided by this new mind that is recalibrated, that is reprogrammed with your imagination, with the wisdom and will of your greater consciousness. In every meditation, be certain that whatever you deeply and emotionally embrace is becoming real in your physicality. Let it happen. Let it go as this intelligent feel is organizing that future for you at the right time and place. Let your past turn into wisdom and no longer limit you. Let all the challenges be embraced with grace, knowing that they simply are there moving you into your greatness. Be in deep gratitude for all things and everyone for helping you create this future. Your gratitude to your parents, teachers, mentors, your family, friends, colleagues, everyone. Gratitude to yourself, to this intelligent universe. Gratitude to everything you, the technology, the system, the company, the governments. Your gratitude to this grand nature, the bird, the fish, and the animals. Gratitude is the ultimate state of receivership. Feeling excited about a great new future unfolding for you. That you emotionally embraced, that so beautifully you created in this field of energy. Recollect your experiences from the session. And whenever you're ready, with your hands over your eyes for 5 seconds, you may open your eyes. Okay. Okay, dear friends, hope you enjoy the session. Yes, Sonalji, how is the meditation in these beginning days of a new year?
Thank you, sir. It was such a blissful session. Deep gratitude for completely taking us to a newness and new consciousness. This was just beyond even words. I had such I completely was in a different newness. I really, really enjoyed every minute of it. It was just very surreal, very miraculous. So thank you. Thank you so much. May we all loved all your motivation, encouragement, and your shower of wisdom that you give us. I was thinking maybe all together, walk in this newness, and every every step we walk in this peace and love. And, I thought I want to meet the new version of myself and meet so many new people, and expand this bliss and experience, with you leading us. So eternally grateful. And thank you. And dear friends and masters, wish you all a very happy new year. And we hope that we do amazing programs with each other and learn from each other. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you. Yes, we do amazing programs together, connect with each other. Yes, Jagdish sir, how's your meditation?
Oh, it's a wonderful session today. It's very deep. And I totally agree and surrender to your idea of being truly new in a new year. And for me, it is very necessary. With every year I go on, that newness helps a lot. In the beginning of my earlier meditation sessions, yes, I did have a little mystic experiences. Occasionally I do have. But now I look forward, as you said, a true new being, as it is. The five senses, which has kind of all the time made me feel I want to get over it. I want to understand that I, which is beyond the five senses. And that's what you have been helping us through this regular Buddha CEO meditation, which I have been very consistent with. Thank you very much. Wish everyone and you and the Buddha CEO a very happy new year and true new realness to which I want to surrender. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. A meditator is always looking for newness, so they naturally attract newness.
Yeah.
We have to recognize if there is no newness, then what is stopping us? That awareness helps. Yes, Kiran.
Wonderful meditation session, sir. I was able to connect to the theme of the session. I was able to see two doves, white doves, and I was able to connect with the peace and joy. And it was an amazing session, and continuing the full moon meditation. It is wonderful to have the energies, and was able to enjoy that immense bliss and have that connectivity with the masters, and enjoy the presence of the masters. Thank you very much, Jonas.
Awesome. As we are all there, a few things for the current year that I was speaking to our core team in Pyramid Valley on the New Year Eve, that we, with new vigor and enthusiasm, we take on this reset of priorities, or remind ourselves of the priorities of what we are here for, that defines our meditation service work. Then, as we've been celebrating our time, and this idea of Buddha was establishing Meditation Institute of Excellence and Research Centers was becoming stronger and stronger over the last few weeks, particularly. The more that our masters came forward, whether it's St. Louis, whether it's in Pune, whether it is from UK, whether of course from Bangalore, came forward to say we must do something, the more this thought and an intention became stronger. So one of the first things that we said this year, we'll actively take up very concrete work, while some chapters already doing, is to establish this Pyramid Meditation Institute of Excellence and Research Centers. We define plans, we define the models. and make definite progress towards it in 2026. We wish to see an Institute of Excellence in Research, which is fundamentally is a place of intense practice, where people would come in there for practicing in silence in great amount of meditation. It's beyond advanced meditation retreats that we do as Buddha CEOs to gain their answers from within. Maybe 7 days, maybe 11 days, maybe 15 days. They go there and then be in that silence and be in that total merging with the consciousness. Intense place of intense learning, which also become places of research grounds naturally. Then what does meditation for a week do on an individual? There's only one thing we constantly hear: no time, no time, no time. So then when you take time, how can we make sure that they're utilized to the best possible way? That's what the centers will do. When people come for an advanced retreat, they feel rejuvenated, they feel renewed. And then we feel these centers will enable such intense practice that renewal becomes a smaller word when they go through that practice. And so an Institute of Excellence in Research, which is deepening the practice significantly and enabling research, is a definite project and a plan for the current year for Buddha CEOs. We're assigning globally one of the masters here, Naga Pradeep, to be leading this effort while in cooperation with many around. We want to create a model in a way that whoever would like to establish, then we are there, and Buddha Seva is giving that full support. Of course, our chapters come together. So that's the first one. The second one is the meditation propagation into the aspiring leadership. Last year, all of the last year, there are several moments of revelation that youngsters must be given this much more greatly and expansively. Graduating, undergraduating students who are going into this businesses work in the next part of their career and life. They also becoming the greatest future leaders must be given this beautiful wisdom, must become a Buddha CEO. And so this project Innerage that we conceived, the project that we conceived sometime in October last year, and then trying to give shape, is to give the scientific meditation wisdom to every youngster in greatest partnerships with universities and colleges. As we have several coaches around the world, and so we encourage many Buddhas to become coaches. And so as we have more and more coaches that are there, and then a technology platform, the Buddha CB Superman platforms greatly supporting consistent replication of this knowledge and access to the knowledge freely. So we feel we are ready with more coach development to give this at large to many students across many colleges. We will start humbly, but this is a project Innerage that we'd like to take on, which is greatly taking the dream of a Quantum Mind program, which is a semester course that's defined, and the first version is already underway to a set of students. So introducing meditation to the youngsters and then working closely with institutes to introduce a semester course. And then eventually it becomes a credit course, is our second equally important goal that we are doubling down on in this current year. We started this project Innerage at Bangalore, and then we will start this in a few other places too. Buddha has always been teaching meditation to the graduating students and students. We want to take this as a project with a lot of push into it, active support by many coaches, many Buddha CEOs who have influence, who have access to many colleges and universities. The third thing, which is equally important, is our drive into the corporates, is how we started with CEO to leadership and then to the aspiring leadership. While Project Inner is to aspiring leadership, with a goal to introduce a semester credit recognized courses into the academics. And so we have one of our masters, Jayashree Madam, will take leadership into it while she be the coordinating point in support of everybody else. Will drive this work of Project Inner Edge. The corporate work, which is through the Be Superman platform, becomes one of the foremost goals that will continue to drive. Wherever we introduce meditation organization, we introduce Be Superman platform. Is individual, then Buddha Seva platform. If it's an organization, Be Superman platform. In companies, in offices, in institutes, in hospitals, wherever that is, it's a Be Superman platform that goes, which gives a group level learning, meditation practices, evolution, understanding. Be Superman provides a group level reporting, group level administration, group level introduction of meditation and practice. So taking the scientific meditation of the corporate leadership, corporate professionals to Be Superman platform, Be Superman is an app like Buddha Seva app. It can be installed, used, the content is delivered with greater reporting, content is delivered in bite-sized courses. And so that becomes an equally important priority in the current year to go into as many corporates. We're also in this process rolling services that are helping do groups come together and then identify the limiting beliefs. Groups come together and then set group goals. So organizations, departments can come together to set group goals, visualize it commonly, identify group limiting beliefs, and then reprogram them commonly. Where groups feel hiring is difficult, groups feel delivery is difficult, groups feel management is not in cooperation, all of those have to be reprogrammed for them to make progress. This is known. And so then we introduce several of the services under this Be Superman platform. And so this becomes a very important equal priority goal in the current year. The platform is beautifully readied, and there's much work is happening through Be Superman R&D force. And so we have Sai Krupa Sagar and Rakesh Yalmari leading this effort beautifully to ever more focus towards taking meditation to the leadership with sustainable force. And a few of the Buddha CEOs who showed interest are becoming associates with Be Supermind, and then the doors are always open for anyone to be part of it, to see that every organization has introduced meditation, has created meditation rooms. Vani calls them holistic centers, that they provide that opportunity for people to grow while they are there, the workplace itself. Then the fourth thing, dear friends, is even more important that this year we have formally and we've always been thinking is to create a framework. Yes, you can go. Create a framework where all these serious seekers, sincere seekers at Buddha Seva are nurtured beautifully. Those who attend the programs regularly, those who give adequate time and be there in the 40-day program, though attend advanced meditation retreats, those who are becoming coaches. They're all sincere seekers. We want to learn, we want to become divine. And so we want to create a framework, a supporting framework, so that whoever is very sincerely there as practitioners are nurtured pretty well in a way that supports their growth. Whether it is new meditations, whether it is newer wisdom that comes, whether it is new program that happens, whether some new experience that we hear from a master, we'd like to disseminate in a quick fashion, particularly to those who are very sincere seekers, who are coming forward and then again and again who are joining these programs. In the process, support them in the journey towards helping others. And so this becomes a key priority into the current year, to create a framework in a way that those who are regular are nurtured well, or find a fine level of attention. Sometimes some of you have said, I call, nobody's responding. I send a mail, no one comes back. I'm not saying that we're going to solve it, but definitely we have the great intention to create a team which are supporting and create a framework where regular information can go. Regular knowledge is disseminated. And the last thing, dear friends, is to work on our conferences, our research, develop adequate funding, case studies, and all of this to amplify this beautiful work that we are doing and the beautiful work the larger PSM is doing into wherever possible. While we do the work, we enable people in the corporates and education system, the youngsters, and to serious seekers, we enable them with various tools and methodologies. But then, of course, we want to amplify that message to create intense awareness, so we attract more to come into meditation, so that we continue to execute our conferences. Global conference is the third global conference. We're making beautiful arrangements and plans right now as we define that event to be held in Bharat Mandapam, New Delhi, April 3, 4, 5. Day 1 is the Buddha Seva Day. Anyone, if you are here still in this program, are welcome to be part of that event. And then we have 2 and 3 as main conference days. And so many conferences that will enable in this year at least 3 or 4 regional conference and a global conference every year we will do. We're planning already one in US. So conferences, through our social media awareness, through research that's supporting these programs, and then very importantly, work towards developing funding. And all of this require resources. And so then we will come out with programs looking at every serious and sincere Buddha Seva to support these projects, where we don't chase money regularly. Instead, the funding is inspired by Buddha Sevas comes in a predictable way, so that all of us focus towards what is uniquely with us, which is meditation knowledge, the scientific meditation understanding, and then tools that we provide to everybody that we meet. And so this becomes our 5th priority, dear friends. And so these are 5 areas that we will work on, with the support of all our volunteer force, as always. Our intentions are there strongly. We'll send out communication about this to the larger community. And then we'll disseminate this information in the next few weeks. We would like to go a little more structure, a little more plans with more objectives, and then measurements, so that we feel our time spent is very, very worthwhile, and then we create maximum impact with least effort. That's the way of consciousness. Highest impact with least effort. So thank you, dear friends, for being there. At Jagdish sir, we will have a steering council meeting too. and sometime during the month. And then we will disseminate this across the board. It feels great to have discussed a lot of these on the New Year Eve in Pyramid Valley, the highest energetic place. That's wonderful it is. And the urge to create at least and make substantial progress towards establishing the first meditation institute of excellence and research is deepened a lot more now. And supporting that equally, the advanced meditation retreat, our Buddha CEOs from Delhi, from Dubai, and then from, I don't know, but from Bangalore, have similar experiences where they want to establish, these pyramid centers in these cities. They have seen the visions and then they felt very happy about what they saw. So I think it's great. It's also the right time. So thank you. And we will meet back next week and we continue to be there. I think we have a program, the Thrive regional program is starting. Bang with New Year with regional languages we are starting, while end of this month is when our 40-day flagship program in English will be there. One development is that one of the masters from Thailand wants to introduce meditation for Thailandites, Thaiites maybe. And so then we will have our renew program, 40-day program. A new batch will be there in the evening 6:30, dedicated for them, where Thai translation will be there. So something that we're introducing. And many more like that are being planned. There's also an eye program later this month. I believe it's next weekend, 9th and 10th, the Elevate Your Energy program. So some of you are looking at manifestation that we've not done for a long time as a structured program online is there. That can be, everyone can take advantage of. It's a free program, manifestation workshop that we used to do regularly. We are introducing it back again. And so then that's something that in New Year, people can take on the next weekend to do this eye program, Elevate Your Energy, to manifest your goals and realize your dreams. A beautiful online program of 15 hours in 5 sessions. Something that everybody can tune into to renew and redefine your concepts of manifestation again. Good friends. So thank you all. Thank you, Sonalji. Thank you, Jagdish and Karen ji, and all Buddha CEOs out there. Okay. At some point, we'll have a core team meeting too, a core volunteer meeting that we'll invite for sometime in 2-3 weeks from now. I am pausing for a moment in this new year, starting 7th or so, for a few days, that I would like to disappear myself in there for a solitude retreat. And so as soon as I come back, then I will see you all. Right? Okay. So thank you. Yes, I see here Vignesh wanting to say something.
Wish you happy New Year, Chandraji. Just want to say that.
Yes.
Yeah. So I couldn't start my year without wishing you. So I just want to wish you first. And so next step is that, like, I just want to recollect that this information that you gave some years ago. Whenever our minds are now getting distracted through our thoughts, you used to say one thing, like, if someone is throwing a ball to you, unless you catch, it doesn't belong to you. So I follow that, and most of the time I try to, avoid those thoughts and do a successful meditation. Thanks for everything, Chandraji. And let's touch more and more lives, more crores of lives this year and going forward, Chandraji.
Awesome.
Thank you.
That's great. Thank you. Thank you, Vignesh. Yes, Mr. Anurag Pratap.
Thank you, sir. Today's session is the wonderful session. And first, I'm observing in that meditation time that cosmic energy. It is passing my throughout body. I'm observing the electrical waves. And first of all, wish you the happy New Year, sir, and your team, your Buddha CEO team, and PSSM all masters. wish you a very, very happy New Year 2026. And before meditation and after meditation, my life totally changed, sir. You only changed me, sir. You only changed that 40 days meditation classes, or it will be changed my throughout life. Before meditation, I was lived in the normal civilian life. Normal people, normal hatred, normal criticism, normal thinking way is there. But after the 40 days classes done by you, sir, then I was realized, this is not life. This is not civilian's life. This is the different life is there. Once you do the daily meditation, once you start the meditation, once you daily, actually what we'll do, that is Muslim, they are doing like daily 5 times namaz. Like that only we will do 5 times meditation per day, at least half an hour, 20 minutes. How much time you do daily 5 times. Then it will be realized, okay, life will be is there different perspective way I'm seeing, that way I'm thinking surrounding people, that way I'm treating in my family, everything it will be changed, sir. You changed my life. That is my heartfully gratitude and mindfulness, sir. Chandra sir, thank you so much, sir. Today's session is that is a wonderful session, and God bless you, sir. You did so many things in this new year. Sir, I'm also fine. It will take few more months. Definitely, I will meet you, sir, one day with the CEO office in Bangalore. And thanks a lot, sir. Thank you so much.
It is now, not few more months later. Wonderful to hear from you. Remove the dialogue. Be very open to every possibility.
Thank you.
Okay. How do you know that your body won't heal suddenly? Why would you not wish that it will heal rapidly?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes,
Just
sir.
like that.
Yes, sir. That
I
is
know what you meant,
definitely.
but yes, I look forward to meeting you as soon as that you feel you're
Definitely, sir. I'm also eagerly waiting, sir.
Okay.
I'm also eagerly waiting, sir. Definitely, I will meet you, sir. And I'm waiting for that day.
Wonderful. Yes. Yes, Kokilaji.
Mm,
Yes. Unmute yourself, madam.
A very
Yes,
happy
ma'am.
new year to you, sir, and everyone out there. And as always, it's always so soothing and so peaceful. Getting back on the track. Just wanted to share with you, sir, that we have shifted to Gurugram from Delhi. So last 2 months have been a roller coaster ride. Settling down, not permanently here, but actually nothing is permanent in life. I realized in this movement. I was reminded of things which are so temporary in life. But one thing which is permanent is the peace that we get, which lasts, I think, over many births. That kind of a feeling I got when I reunited with the sessions and joined again. So everything somehow has started feeling so temporary in life. Though it was the final, I can never use that word, final settling down. But the experience in itself was an awakening, sir. Just wanted to share that with you. And now that the army life and its commitments are over, I think I'll find more time for the something which I like, to associate with Buddha CEO Foundation more. And how to go about it, I would need some directions. And that's it, sir. Thank you so much. Thanks the entire team, Buddha CEO, for giving us so much peace in life. Thank you, sir.
Wonderful, madam. Kokilaji, wonderful. I'll be there in Delhi, February 1st week.
February.
Let's
Okay,
do
sir.
a satsang that time. Settle
Sure, sir.
down and do a satsang, wherever that is.
Okay,
We'll
sir.
start with that. New Year in Delhi will start with that, with your community. Okay, whoever that is, doesn't matter. Okay. Well, we'll meet together.
Sure, sir.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, dear friends, thank you all. Thank you. So we'll meet back again in the next opportunity. Thank you.
I am the light of my soul. I am beautiful. I am bountiful. I am bliss. I am. I am the light of my soul. I am beautiful. I am bountiful. I am bliss. I am. I am the light of my soul. I am beautiful. I am bountiful. I am bliss. I am. I am the light of my soul. I am beautiful. I am bountiful. I am bliss. I am.
Okay, dear friends, we'll continue with our prana session from tomorrow and also see you for the long meditation